ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെയായിരുന്നു നമ്മൾ നിർത്തിയിട്ടുണ്ടായത്. കഴിഞ്ഞ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ പ്രോബ്ലം ചെയ്തു ഇക്വേഷൻ. ഓക്കെ, അപ്പോൾ അടുത്തായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് നോക്കാനുള്ളത് സം ഫീച്ചേഴ്സ് ഓഫ് റേഡിയേഷൻ പർട്ടിക്കുലർ ഷേപ്പ് ഫാക്ടർ. ഫീച്ചേഴ്സ് ഓഫ് ഷേപ്പ് ഫാക്ടർ. അത് നമ്മൾ എടുത്ത് തന്നെ പറയാനുള്ളൂ കേട്ടോ, എടുത്ത് തന്നെ പറയാനുള്ളൂ, പക്ഷെ അത് ഫീച്ചേഴ്സ് ആയിട്ട് പറയണമെന്നുള്ളത്. അതായത് ഫസ്റ്റ് വൺ ഈസ് ദാറ്റ് it is a purely a function of geometric parameters only, which means that this shape factor is only described for certain what called some geometric parameters, that is like for a particular plate, common plate, parallel plate, cylinders, triangles, etc. It is only a function of particular geometric parameters only. It is only described for certain parameters like parallel plate, something like spheres, cylinders, triangles, etc. Okay, that is the first point. Second point is A1 F12 equal to A2 F21. That means when a body emits this particular 1 and it is particular 2, when a particular body emits particular radiation into 1 to 2, we can say that the particular shape factor is F12, right? 1 to 2, F12. It is A1, it is A2, F12. So yesterday I said that the particular radiation from 1 to 2 is as same as 2 to 1. 1 to 2 is same as 2 to 1. So we can write as A1 F12. That means equal to A2 F21. Okay, A2 F21. That is the second one. Second and third property is, if two surfaces A and 2, that is we are taking two surfaces A and 1. If two surfaces A1 and A2, okay, are placed parallel, large, if the two surfaces are parallel, large, and of a same area, that is same particular A1 equal to A2 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ setup. അതായത് if two surfaces are placed in parallel and both are large in particular size, we can say that if A1 equal to A2, that means A1 equal to A2, two surfaces are in parallel and two surfaces are in geometrically equal, we can say that F12 means 1 to 2 equal to F2 to 1, return equal to 1. This is a very important feature of the particular shape factor. That is, അങ്ങോട്ട് പോകുമ്പോൾ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വരുമ്പോഴുള്ള ആ ഷേപ്പ് ഫാക്ടർ വാല്യൂ സെയിം ആയിരിക്കും. രണ്ടും ഒരേപോലത്തെ ഷേപ്പും ഒരേപോലെ, രണ്ടും ബ്ലാക്ക് ബോഡി ആണെങ്കിൽ മാത്രമാണ്. ഒന്ന് ബ്ലാക്ക് ഒന്ന് വൃക്ക ആണെങ്കിൽ മാത്രം. ഓക്കെ, if two are in black bodies and two are the same dimensions, A1 equal to A2, we can say that if they are arranged parallel to each other and large, we can say if A1 equal to A2, we can say that F12 equal to F21 equal to 1. Okay, F12 equal to F21 equal to 1. And the next one and the last shape factor feature is that when all the radiating and all the radiation emitted from a convex surface. What is a convex surface and concave surface? It's a convex surface, right? Convex surface, outer surface, convex, and it is a concave surface. Okay, concave and convex. So if all the radiation are happening in a particular concave surface, convex, so take a body, if it is enclosed, ഒരു പെട്ടിനുള്ളിൽ ഒരു ബോഡി വെച്ചിരിക്കുന്നു, and the whole surface emission is happening from a convex surface എന്നാണ് emission നടക്കുന്നത്. That is, the particular body ആ ഷേപ്പിലാണ്. So if the particular body is radiating energy from a convex surface to an enclosure, ഈ ബോഡിയിലേക്കാണ് കൊടുക്കുന്നത്. This body 1, this body 2. If it is giving for example a sphere, അങ്ങനെ എടുക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ we can say that F12 is unity. F12 is unity. എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ്? F12 means ഈ പെർട്ടിക്കുലർ സ്ഫിയർ നിന്ന് ഈ എൻക്ലോസിലേക്കുള്ളത് 1 to 2, റൈറ്റ്? എന്താണ് കൊടുക്കുന്നത് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ദ ഹോൾ സർഫസ് ക്യാൻ സീ ദ ഹോൾ എൻക്ലോസർ. എല്ലാ ഭാഗത്തുനിന്നും ഈ പറഞ്ഞ ഇത് കാണാൻ പറ്റും, പറഞ്ഞ ഷേപ്പ്. So whole radiation happening from this sphere surface. the whole surface can see the enclosure. Like എല്ലാ ഭാഗത്തും enclosure കാണാൻ പറ്റും. Whole surface can see the enclosure and the whole value of emission radiation. If the body is emitting particular radiation to that particular enclosure, ഇവിടെ കൊണ്ടുപോകും some radiation is absorbing the surface. Some particular radiation is absorbing by the surface and some are reflecting. And reflecting radiation will come back to this particular itself. Okay. Absorb ചെയ്യുന്നത് സ്വീകരിക്കും, അല്ലാത്തത് തിരിച്ചിങ്ങോട്ട് തന്നെ വരും. That is the theory for a particular convex. എല്ലാം അതിൻ്റെ എല്ലാ ഷേപ്പ് നോക്കിയാലും അതിന് എൻക്ലോസർ കാണാൻ പറ്റും എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. So we can say that F12 is unity. 1 to 2 is unity. So if F12 is unity, we can write A1 F12 equal to A2 F21. നമ്മുടെ തിയറി പ്രകാരം. Okay, F21. And when F12 is unity, we can write A1 equal to A2 F21. A1 equal to A2 F21 and F21 equal to A1 by A2. From this equation, we can write F21 equal to A1 by A2. If it is a convex surface, if it is a convex surface like a sphere, okay, sphere, a particular sphere is enclosed in a particular large body, and when the radiation is happening from this convex surface, all the radiation happening here will absorb by this particular body, and if not absorbing, some radiation will be reflecting back. എങ്ങനെയായാലും the whole surface can receive it or emit it. Okay, that is the case of particular convex surface. So what about concave? So by this equation we can write F21 equal to A1 by A2. From a convex surface, F12 is unity and F21 is ratio of the area, A1 by A2. And what about convex surface? Convex എന്താ സംഭവിക്കുന്നത്? അല്ല, concave. This is a particular surface of concave, right? Concave. Therefore, this is an enclosure body. Take it is enclosure body. So the all concave surface cannot see the whole enclosure body, right? കാണാൻ പറ്റില്ല. Whole convex concave surface cannot see the outside body. So if the particular radiation happening from here, ഈ radiation നടക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ it will radiate to that body itself. Sometimes the particular something radiation will happen to that body itself. So F11 സംഭവിക്കാം, അല്ലെ? F11 സംഭവിക്കാം, F22 സംഭവിക്കാം, anything. So it is not applicable in the case of convex surface, concave surface. Okay. So F11 term കൂടി വരാം. That particular, this theory is not applicable for concave surface. These are the particular features of shape factor. The main feature is that F12 equal to F21 equal to 1 if the two surfaces are in parallel and are in equal in area, right? And also A1 F12 equal to A2 F21. That means അങ്ങോട്ട് പോകുന്നതിന് ഇങ്ങോട്ട്, right? Okay, then we can move to the radiation between non-black bodies. That is, we are considering heat exchange through radiant heat exchange through infinite parallel planes. Radiation between non-black bodies, and we are considering first one as heat exchange through infinite parallel planes. So there is an equation to derive for particular parallel planes. ഒന്ന് derive ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ നമുക്ക് ആ equation വെച്ചിട്ട്, like we can say what is for cylindrical and what is for particular triangular, etc. Okay, and take two parallel plane. I am taking here two parallel plane. One is here and one is here. Okay, we store the particular figure, the two parallel plane, first one and second one. Okay, infinite parallel plane ആണ്. Infinite parallel plane, it is third, and we can show by showing it is a plane. Okay, and I am marking as absorptivity here alpha 1 for first body, emissivity as emissivity E1 epsilon 1, and temperature as T1 for the first body, and alpha 2 emissivity to T2 for second body. Second plane, I'm taking here two plane. First one is particular shown that emissivity as absorptivity and particular temperature as denoted by suffix 1, and as for plane 2 we are giving it as 2. Okay, then I'm showing that from first body to second body, from first body to second body, there is a emission happening here. There is a emission. Okay, plane 1 and plane 2, E1 from a 1 to 2, E1, it is F1 2. No, take it first one. And as I said, it is not a black body. It's a problem of radiation of non-black body. So the whole radiation from 1 to 2 is not absorbed here, not fully absorbed here. Some part of the radiant energy is reflecting back. Not whole 100% of the E1 is absorbing by 2. Some part of it is reflecting back, right? So what is the particular absorptivity here? Absorptivity, that is ഇതിന്റെ ഒരു ശതമാനം അബ്സോർബ് ചെയ്യുന്നു അല്ലെ. ഇതിന്റെ E1 ഒരു ശതമാനം അബ്സോർബ്, that is alpha 1, sorry, here alpha 2 1, alpha 2 of E1 is absorbing here. Alpha 2 is absorptivity, alpha 2 is absorptivity, alpha 2 some portion of E1 is absorbing here, and other is reflecting back, and other is reflecting back. So what is that particular energy reflecting back? എന്തായിരിക്കും reflecting back എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്? That is E1 is the total emission of energy happening here, and some part of the energy is absorbed here. That is absorptivity. Here absorptivity is alpha 2. Alpha 2 of E1 is absorbed here, and other is reflecting back. So E1 minus this term is reflecting back, right? E1 is the total emission happening here, and some part of the energy is absorbing here, and E1 minus this term is reflecting back. That is E1 minus alpha 2 E1 is reflecting back. E1 minus alpha 2 is, so we can write as E1 into 1 minus alpha 1, right? E1 into 1 minus alpha 1 is reflecting back. That is alpha 1 alpha 2 1 alpha 2 is reflecting back. So here reflecting back term is 1 minus alpha 2 of E1 is reflecting back, and some part of this energy is absorbing here. Some part of this energy is absorbed here, so we can write it as alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2 of E1. Alpha 1 into this energy is absorbed here. Some part of this energy into absorptivity of first body is absorbed here, and again some part of this energy is in here, and some part പോകും. Okay, and for each level there will be an equation, that is this term minus this term, this term minus this term, this term minus this term, and just go to infinity. That is we are taking infinity parallel plane. We are taking infinity parallel plane, so this particular equation will goes down. Okay, അങ്ങനെ അതൊരു particular equationലൂടെയാണ് മൂവ് ചെയ്യുക. അതെങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞുതരാം. And here alpha 1 minus alpha 2 E1, and alpha here this term minus this term is again emitting here, this term minus this term. That will be alpha 2 into 1 minus alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2 of E1. Okay, അതെന്താണ് നിങ്ങൾ പ്രോബ്ലം ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ മനസ്സിലാവും കേട്ടോ, ഇപ്പോൾ ഇതൊന്നും നോക്കണ്ട. And again some part of the energy is absorbing, releasing here. That will be this term minus this term, and that will be അതൊരു particular സീരീസിലാണ് പോവുക. 1 minus alpha 1, 1 minus alpha 2 square of E1, and again here alpha 2 into 1 minus alpha 2 square, alpha 1 square, alpha 2 square E1, and the particular equation goes from to infinity. That is തുടങ്ങുന്ന സ്റ്റെപ്പ് മനസ്സിലാക്കിയാൽ മതി. That is E1 is particular energy emitting from 1 to 2, and some part of that energy absorbed here, that is absorptivity into this particular term, and the minus is equal to that emitting from 2 to 1, and some part of the energy absorbing here, and that series will goes to infinity. So we can write particular equation as, or we can assume there are particular assumptions here. Some assumptions are happening. Some assumptions. some assumptions for this particular derivation. That is, first one is the configuration factor of either surface is unity. Configuration factor of either surface, two surface is unity. That is F12 equal to F21 equal to 1. First one, F12 equal to F21 equal, that is both are equal plane, infinity plane. So by our theory, both are equal to 1. Okay. Then second assumption is there is non-absorbing medium between the surface. There is a non-absorbing medium. There is a non-absorbing medium between the two surfaces. That is air between the surface. Non-absorbing medium between the surface. That is here. Non-absorbing medium. There is no absorption between the air. Okay. Third one, the emissive and reflective properties. Emissive and reflective properties. Emissive and reflective properties are constant over the surfaces. The reflective emissive properties are constant over surface. That is, here alpha 1 is particular value, constant value for all the surfaces 1, and alpha 2 is particular value, constant value for all 2. Alpha 2 is over section alpha 2 value is not changing, the whole section alpha 2 is constant and alpha 1 is constant. Alpha 1 and E1, okay, alpha 1 and E1 is constant. Epsilon 1 and alpha 1 is constant. Epsilon 2 and alpha 2 is constant. That is the three assumptions. Okay, then we can move to your equation. That is, first we are considering the particular heat energy or Q1, that particular radiant energy from 1 to 2. 1 to 2. Okay, 1 to 2. At 1 to 2 means the whole surface, the whole energy absorbing by this particular wall 1. Plane wall 1 total energy. That is this plus, this plus, this plus, etc. 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 The whole energy from one surface 1. That is the amount of energy that has left. The amount of energy that left in plane 1. First plane, amount of energy is alpha n into epsilon T1 plus this term plus, sorry, this term plus, this term plus, etc. etc. for first plane only. Okay, that is Q1 equal to first ഇവിടുന്ന് ആദ്യമുള്ളത് E1 ആയിരുന്നു അല്ലേ. ഫസ്റ്റ് വൺ ഈസ് E1. E1 നിന്ന് കുറയാണ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. E1 ഇങ്ങോട്ട് പോവുകയാണ് ചെയ്തത്. സോ E1 മൈനസ് and addition of whole term. E1 minus addition of whole term. Alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2 of E1. Alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2 of E1 plus alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 1. രണ്ടാണ് മതി, ബാക്കി നമുക്ക് എസ്യൂം ചെയ്യാം. ആൽഫ 1 into 1 minus alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2 square of E1 അല്ലേ. 1 minus alpha 2 square of E1 അതിങ്ങനെ പോകും അല്ലേ. E1 പ്ലസ് എക്സെട്ര ഇങ്ങനെ പോകും. അടുത്ത ടേം എന്തായിരിക്കും? വി കൻ അസ്യൂം അടുത്ത ടേം എന്തായിരിക്കും? ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് അസ്യൂം ചെയ്യാം. ആൽഫ 1 into 1 minus alpha 1 square into 1 minus alpha 2 cube അല്ലേ. 1 minus alpha 1 square 1 minus alpha 2 of E1 etc. Okay, Q1 of first term is alpha 1 and 1 minus alpha 2 of E1. Second term is what you call this term, and third term is ഇതെന്നെ നീണ്ടുന്ന് പോകും and square ഇവിടെ 1 ആണ്, 1 2, next is 2 3, then 3 4 4 5 അങ്ങനെ പോകും. Okay, so we can take it as a series. That is E1 minus we can take alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2 of E1 ഞാൻ പുറത്തെടുക്കാം. Alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2 of E1 from the whole equation. That is, here we look at 1 plus alpha 1 E1 and 1 minus alpha 2 is taking outside. Okay, so we can write it as 1 plus 1 minus alpha 1 in 1 minus alpha 2 plus 1 minus alpha 1 square into 1 minus alpha 2 square and something like that. So already we can say that അങ്ങനെ നമുക്ക് assume ചെയ്ത് എഴുതാം ഇങ്ങനെ it is equal to e1 minus alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2 of e1 into 1 plus z plus z square plus z cube plus z4 plus etc 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 etc, where z is equal to 1 minus alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2. Okay, and we are converting this particular equation in a particular term. We are converting that equation in a particular series, that we are taking the particular 1 minus alpha 2 and e1 is outside. So we can അങ്ങനെ ഒന്ന് എടുത്തു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ 2 3 എന്നാവില്ല, 2 2 3 3 ആ റേഞ്ചിലാണ് പോകുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, സോ ആഫ്റ്റർ ടേക്കിംഗ് എ പെർട്ടിക്കുലർ വാല്യൂ ഔട്ട്സൈഡ് വി ക്യാൻ റൈറ്റ് ഇറ്റ് ആസ് in a series, that is 1 plus z into z plus z square plus z cube plus z4 plus etc etc etc. Okay, where z equal to 1 minus alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2, 1 minus alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2. Okay, okay, so if z is less than 1, if z is less than 1, the series z plus 1 plus z plus z square plus z cube plus etc, this term, the series 1 plus z plus z cube plus etc will tend to, when z less than 1 ആകുമ്പോൾ the particular 1 plus z plus z square plus z cube plus etc term will tend to 1 by 1 minus z, 1 by 1 minus z എന്നുള്ള ടേമിലേക്കാണ് the particular infinity term, that particular infinity term will give 1 by 1 minus z. When z is less than 1, 1 by 1 minus z. Okay, so by infinity term we can write q1 equal to e1 minus alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2 of e1 into 1 by z. Into 1 by z means y 1 by z. Okay, and we know z equal to 1 minus alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha. Substitute for z, 1 minus alpha 1 and 1 minus alpha 2, and substitute for here is e1 and another here is also e1. e1 minus alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2 of e1 divided by 1 minus alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2. Okay, here is e1 and another e1 is there, so you can take e1 is outside, and when e1 is taken outside you can write 1 minus alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2 divided by 1 minus alpha 1 into 1 minus alpha 2. This is the equation for q1. Okay, and we know as per Kirchhoff law, നമ്മളിങ്ങനെ ഇക്വേഷൻ എടുത്തെങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് മനസ്സിലായി. And q1 equal to e1 into 1 minus alpha 1 1 minus alpha 2 1 minus alpha 1, a particular equation കിട്ടി. And we know as per Kirchhoff law, alpha 1 equal to epsilon 1, alpha 1 equal to epsilon 1, and alpha 2 equal to epsilon 2. That is, as per Kirchhoff's law, we know alpha equal to epsilon. As per Kirchhoff's law, we had already written that emissivity equal to absorptivity. Emissivity equal to absorptivity. Emissivity equal to absorptivity. So we can substitute for alpha 1 equal to epsilon 1, alpha 2 equal to epsilon 2. Alpha 1 equal to epsilon 1 and alpha 2 equal to epsilon 2 substitute. And we can write q1 equal to e1 into 1 minus epsilon 1 into 1 minus epsilon 2 divided by 1 minus epsilon 1 into 1 minus epsilon 2. Simply substituting for alpha 1 and alpha 2. Substituting for alpha 1 and alpha 2. Okay, and thereafter so many calculations. by solving, we can write by solving, we will get കുറച്ച് ഡെറിവേഷൻ ഉണ്ട്, നമ്മൾ സ്കിപ്പ് ചെയ്യാണ്. ആൻഡ് ഡെറിവേഷൻ നമുക്ക് ഡെറിവേഷൻ ആവശ്യമില്ല, അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ. ആൻഡ് ആഫ്റ്റർ സ്കിപ്പിംഗ് വി ക്യാൻ റൈറ്റ് Q1 ഈക്വൽ ടു ലാസ്റ്റ് ഇക്വേഷൻ E1 epsilon 2 E1 epsilon 2 divided by epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2 minus epsilon 1 epsilon 2. E1 epsilon 2 divided by epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2 minus epsilon 1 into epsilon 2. It is A plus B minus A into B. Our form. This is the equation that remains in a first plane. Like that equation remains in a first plane. So similarly, for second plane, we can write the equation as. Similarly, we can write the equation for second plane as Q2 equal to E2 epsilon 1. Just opposite. E2 epsilon 1. E2 epsilon 1 divided by epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2 minus epsilon 1 epsilon 2. Denominator is same. Denominator will be same. We can write similarly. We can also write the equation for the second plane without derivation. Similarly, we can also write the equation for second plane without derivation as E2 epsilon 1 divided by epsilon 1 epsilon 2 minus epsilon 2. This is the equation for radiation heat transfer from particular wall 1 to 2 Q1 and Q to 1 as Q2. ഒന്നിന്ന് രണ്ടിലേക്കും രണ്ടിന് ഒന്നിലേക്കൂടെ രണ്ടും കണ്ടുപിടിച്ചു. ഫസ്റ്റ് വൺ ഈസ് 1 to 2, സെക്കൻഡ് വൺ ഈസ് 2 to 1. We have found out the equation for Q1 and Q2. And total heat transfer, total heat Q12, that is രണ്ട് തമ്മിലുള്ള total net change will be Q1 minus Q2. Q1 minus Q2. As denominator is same, denominator is same, and we can correlate that equation into E1 epsilon 2 minus E2 epsilon 1 all divided by epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2 minus epsilon 1 epsilon 2. E1 epsilon 2 minus E2 epsilon 1 divided by epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2 minus epsilon 1 epsilon 2. Okay. And we know by Stephen Boltzmann's law, E1 equal to, if epsilon is there, E1 equal to epsilon 1 sigma T1 raised to 4. E2 equal to epsilon 2 sigma T2 raised to 4. Epsilon value would vary if there is epsilon value. If there is epsilon, we are taking that particular emissivity equal to 1, and we are writing for Boltzmann's law, that is sigma T raised to 4 only. So if there is an emissivity value, we can write the equation as. So കഴിഞ്ഞ പ്രോബ്ലം ചെയ്തപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്, emissivity ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ ഇക്വേഷൻ എടുത്തിരുന്നു, emissivity ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ 1 അല്ലേ. So here emissivity is there, so we can write E1 as epsilon 1 sigma T1 raised to 4, E2 as epsilon 2 sigma T2 raised to 4. And substitute the value for E1 and E2. Please write down, substitute in the value for E1 and E2. കഴിഞ്ഞു, രണ്ട് സ്റ്റെപ്പും കൂടെ ഉള്ളൂ. നിങ്ങൾ ഈ കാര്യമായ ഡെറിവേഷൻ ഒന്നും പഠിക്കണം എന്നില്ല, എൻ്റെ ഇടക്കിടക്ക് വരുന്ന സ്റ്റെപ്പുകൾ മാത്രം ഒന്ന് കാര്യമായി നോക്കി വെച്ചാൽ മാത്രം എവിടെയാണ് ട്വിസ്റ്റ് വരുന്നത്. ഓക്കെ, എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ മുഴുവൻ എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ചെയ്യുന്നത് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ, വലിയ കാര്യമായിട്ട് എടുക്കണ്ട എന്നാ പറഞ്ഞു വരുന്നത്. By substituting, we can write Q12 as epsilon 1 sigma T1 raised to 4 into epsilon 2 first minus epsilon 2 sigma T2 raised to 4 into epsilon 1 all divided by epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2 minus epsilon 1 epsilon 2, right? And here epsilon 1 epsilon 2 is here, epsilon 1 into epsilon 2 is here, and again epsilon 2 and epsilon 1 is here, and same quantity. So we can combine this equation as epsilon 1 epsilon 2. We can write epsilon 1 epsilon 2 as common, and we can take outside as, and we can write sigma also we can take outside, sigma also we can take it outside, sigma also again T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 whole divided by epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2 minus epsilon 1 epsilon 2. This is our answer. Q12. Q12 equal to epsilon 1 epsilon 2 into sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4 whole divided by epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2 minus epsilon 1 epsilon 2. Okay. This is the heat transfer rate for a infinity parallel plane. Infinity parallel plane. Or a parallel plane. Two parallel plane. Two parallel plate. Two parallel plate. We can write this equation. Okay. And this equation can be reduced to Q12 equal to F12 small f one, not a capital, not it is not a configuration factor, it is not shape factor f value, that is capital F value, small f value. F12 sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. This is the final equation. And here F12 is the small f12. F12 is called interchange factor. Interchange factor, and it is denoted by epsilon 1 epsilon 2 whole divided by epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2 minus epsilon 1 epsilon 2. This is very important term, that is configuration factor is changing for so many geometries. The equation is same for every particular problem. It is a cylinder, if it is a cylinder, if it is a sphere, if it is a particular tube, small grape bodies, if it is a triangular equation, anything, the equation is same. Q12 equal to F12 sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4, and the particular F12 value is changing. F12 value is changing. F12 for two parallel plate is given as epsilon 1 epsilon 2 divided by epsilon 1 plus epsilon 2 minus epsilon 1 epsilon 2. It is epsilon value will be given, emissivity value will be given in a problem. Is emissivity value for body 1 and body 2 is given, we can directly calculate the particular equation, that is sigma value is known 5.67, and T1 T2 is the temperature of two bodies, it will also be given in a problem. And if the emissivity is given, we can directly find the value of heat transfer or radiation heat transfer through two parallel plate or two parallel surface. This is the equation, and the F12 value is changing. This is for two parallel plate. Okay, two parallel plate, and the same equation we can write for a infinite long cylinders, concentric cylinders. Concentric cylinders. Concentric cylinder means not two cylinders. It is a രണ്ടും ഒരേ സെന്റർ വരുന്ന cylinders. That is a cylinder and a particular covered by another cylinder. Total concentric cylinder means a single center. Infinite long cylinders, that is infinite long concentric cylinders, we can write the same equation. And here F12 value will be changing. F12 value will be changing. Equation will be same. Equation is same, and the particular F12 value will be changing. That is 1 divided by 1 by epsilon 1 plus 1 by epsilon 2 minus 1. Okay. ഇനി ആ വാല്യൂ മാത്രം നോക്കിയാൽ മതി. That is only changing value will be F12 value, that is interchanging value. Interchange factor F12 will be changing for every particular configuration. That is for particular this concentric cylinder, the equation will be 1 by epsilon 1 plus 1 by epsilon 2 minus 1. And if the area we are taking, it is area equal to 1 meter square, right? Here we are considering that area equal to 1 meter square. We are not considering with the area. If area is considering, we want to write the equation as Q12 equal to A1 into F12. A1 into F12. A1 will be there, or area will be there. See, we are taking here area equal to 1 meter square. Okay, area equal to 1 meter square. We are considering that area equal to 1 meter square. And also there is a F12 term also. ഈ ഇക്വേഷൻ ശരിക്കും ഇങ്ങനെയല്ല വരിക, ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ തരാം, അത് നോട്ട് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ചാൽ മതി കേട്ടോ. ദിസ് ഇക്വേഷൻ വിൽ ബി Q12 equal to A into F12 into capital F12. Capital F12 is configuration term into sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. And this is the original equation. And here we already assumed the assumption was F12 equal to F12 equal to 1. Okay, F12 equal to F21 equal to 1. That is configuration factor equal to 1. And we are treating this particular value as 1. And area is taken as 1 meter square. അങ്ങനെയാണ് എയും F12 ഇവിടുന്ന് ഒഴിവായത് F12. Okay. Okay, ready. That is for this session. And we have written the two equations, right? Two equations. And the third equation would infinity long cylinder and heat transfer through two gray bodies. Heat transfer through two gray bodies can be written as heat transfer through two gray bodies. This equation is same. Equation is as same. And F12 will be changing. F12 equal to epsilon 1 into epsilon 2. Epsilon 1 into epsilon 2. Equation is Q12 equal to F12 sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. Okay, and F12 equal to here epsilon 1 into epsilon 2. Okay, and if a body is enclosed by body 2, if body is enclosed by body 2, if a body is enclosed by a body 2, if a small body is enclosed by a large body 2, we can write it as F12. Here F12 equal to epsilon 1 only. Epsilon 1 only. Okay, and also before taking attendance, so right, the last one, that is between two rectangles with a common side, two rectangles with a common side at a right angle with each other. F12 also will be epsilon 1 into epsilon 2. Epsilon 1 into epsilon 2. Okay. This is the particular equations for F12 for various geometries. F12 for various geometries. And the total equation is Q12 equal to F12 into sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to. If area is given in a problem, we want to use this equation as area into. Okay, and is F12 ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ F12 വരും. F12 ഇല്ല equal to unity ആണ് നമ്മൾ എടുക്കുന്ന assumptions. Okay, A into F12 sigma T1 raised to 4 minus T2 raised to 4. Okay, then we can wind up our session.